Well, hi, everyone. I'm John Schmidt, Senior Vice President of the Value-Based Care Exhibit Hall, and want to welcome you to this week's flash interview with the CareAllies team. Today, our guest is Dr. Joe Nicholson, the Chief Medical Officer of CareAllies, and he provides strategic direction, operational oversight, and thought leadership. That's a big job for all of CareAllies clinical programs. So welcome, Dr. Joe. Glad to have you today.
Thank you, John. Excited to be here, really. Thank you.
Good, good. Well, so first I want to mention that CareAllies offers the value-based care market impressive and proven deliverables. And it acts as an extension, if you will, of organizations to reduce their administrative burdens, empower the providers, and promote their financial success, all of them critical elements, of course, to operational needs. And Dr. Joe will tell us a little bit more about that in the next few minutes. So in that regard, I'd like to ask you, Dr. Joe, for a couple of questions. First of all,
Sure.
What exactly does CareAllies bring to value-based care organizations that can really help them?
Yeah, well, thank you, John. Appreciate that. And first, let me say again just how excited I am to join you today. I'm absolutely energized by any discussions around value-based care and value-based care models in particular that are physician-led, with physicians or leading other physicians to kind of drive them down that continuum. So thanks for having me. To your question, so let's talk about that transition. So transitioning to value-based care can be really hard, right? And it certainly isn't one size fits all. The healthcare industry already super complex, changing rapidly. And then value-based care is like one more layer, right on top of that, which can take away time from patient care and just add that additional layer of administrative work to docs. Well, CareAllies, or Interstage Left, can radically simplify that transition to value-based care and act as an extension, really, of organizations to reduce their administrative burden, empower providers, and then promote financial success. So we do understand each organization is different and has a unique journey towards achieving their own value-based care success, but we simplify that journey and help organizations boost both provider and patient satisfaction. And a happier doc has more time to focus on their patients. And then last, I'd say CareAllies also can alleviate operational challenges so providers can focus on their most rewarding endeavor, which, no surprise, right? Improving patient outcomes.
Yeah, we love the triple aim, right?
Yes, sir.
And you certainly help them achieve that. My last question is, what sets CareAllies apart from, say, other organizations, competitors, if you will, that may offer similar kinds of services?
Yeah, great question, John. And thank you for that. Let me lead with maybe the obverse of that coin. We actually have a lot in common with some of our strongest competitors. And I'd say that's not a bad thing. We have strong data analytics, strong data science teams, and pop health platforms that deliver best-in-class data insights on gaps in care, diagnosis capture, value-based care performance in real time. And that allows our partners to hit the cover off the ball for all their value-based arrangements, to include stars, HEDIS, risk adjustment, you name it, along those lines. And of course, to say out loud, like our competitors, we are multi-payer. Now, to lean into our differentiators, many of our competitors require organizations to move things that might matter to them, like their tax ID or their current and likely preferred EHR system to like their preferred EMR, EHR. Our Pop Health solution platform is EHR agnostic. And for the largest of EMR, EHR companies, we already have a relationship and dedicated data feeds. So that accelerates that integration of actionable data for the partners that we serve. CareAllies also serves both physician practices and large integrated delivery systems, like large academic medical centers. And a big differentiator for us in the field is we have more than 20 years of experience in supporting value-based arrangements. And I think that's a standout for us. We've spent those 2 decades absolutely reaffirming proof points that our model is absolutely financially sustainable and rewards the physicians that we serve. And, if you're sitting down, which you are, I think, John, buckle up, because we have distributed over $500 million in shared savings to the clients that we serve. and we're completely transparent in the details of our financial model with our partners as well, whereas that's held a little more tightly by some competitors. Our model does recognize, again, a little iteration of before, but one size doesn't fit all, and each market and organization is different. So one of the other pieces that we have in our model is boots on the ground. We have team members that understand each local market in depth, providing key competitive insights about community dynamics. And it can include anything from how the organization is viewed, how competitors are expanding in their markets, how the payer landscape's evolving. But collectively, this info helps the organizations we work with to understand how to expand, what their patients or prospective patients want, and to understand the biggest health concerns that the people in that local community might have. And then last 2 points, our solutions can be tailored to leverage the necessary capabilities and expertise to set organizations up for long-term success. But said more simply, we offer a range of solutions, all the way from just simple consultative services to help you kind of jump into the gap to full boat value-based care enablement on the other end of that spectrum. We also help close the loop for value-based care arrangements, ensuring our partner organizations know where they are in the journey and where we can bolster their workflow. And the underpinning point here, of course, is CareAllies ensures that providers can really focus on their most satisfying endeavor, which is back to patient care.
Right. Well, thanks, Dr. Joe. That makes a lot of sense, and it's very impressive. We've always been very impressed with CareAllies, and we get good feedback from our advisory board and other members. So thanks for taking your time to visit with us today. And for more information, everyone, please visit the CareAllies booth in the value-based care exhibit hall. And there's some good information there that will give you a little deeper dive into what Dr. Joe just shared with us today. So again, thanks everyone for joining us. And a special thanks to you, Dr. Joe. I hope you have a great rest of the day, and please stay safe and well, everyone.
Thanks. You as well, John. Thanks so much again. Appreciate you.